Now, earlier today, my next guest, who's been very outspoken in the aftermath of yesterday's ambush, posted this: "Deporting every illegal is just a start. We need a full stop on legal immigration. Until our security and prosperity is guaranteed, we need to deport every non-citizen who practices Sharia, and we need to denaturalize every fake citizen who lied to gain a passport now." Well, joining us is the man who wrote those words, Florida Congressman Randy Fine. Congressman, good to have you with us. Sir, you're pretty angry about all of this and what happened.
Well, I wonder how many people, how many Americans have to die because of foreigners who never should have been let into this country, who hate what we stand for, who hate our values, and who seek its destruction before we do something about it. And I'm sick and tired of political correctness and a desire to stick our head in the ground lead to the deaths of Americans. And yet today, while two families should be celebrating Thanksgiving, they are mourning and they are stressed and they are saddened by the death and the near assassination of their relatives. That's just not okay.
Congressman, the administration today said it's going to look into green cards from 19 countries. Citizenship and Immigration Services Director Joe Edlow posting this: "At the direction of POTUS, I have directed a full-scale, rigorous re-examination of every green card for every alien from every country of concern." Is that enough?
Well, look, I'd prefer to simply deport them all. I mean, I think we have tens of millions of people that we have allowed into this country who never should have been here. We've been so focused on illegal immigration. I sometimes wonder if the left was trying to distract us by letting so many illegals in that they were shuttling in tens of millions of legal immigrants. How did these Somalians get here? How did so many people get to New York who are voting for a different mayor than natural-born citizens? How are people gunning down National Guardsmen in our streets? We have made massive problems. This is a self-inflicted wound, and we have to do something about it, and it starts with kicking them all out.
Well, you don't only think we have an immigration problem. You said we have another problem. I want to play what you said in a House hearing just a few days ago. Let's listen.
I ask myself, how many countries are we going to allow this to happen in until we take it seriously? On October 7th, 2023, people yelling Allahu Akbar attempted to genocide the Jews. A few months ago, people yelling Allahu Akbar attempted to genocide the Druze in Syria. And here we are talking today about another group of people yelling Allahu Akbar trying to genocide Christians. How many countries are we going to have this happen to? How often are we going to allow this to be whitewashed and both siderists until we acknowledge that we have a serious problem?
So, Congressman, do you believe that Islam is compatible with our Constitution, our way of life? And if you don't, what do you recommend we do about our immigration issue right now?
I think mainstream Islam is not compatible. I think mainstream Islam is a threat to the United States. And as I said in that clip, how many times do we have to hear people yell Allahu Akbar while they're killing people before we do something about it? I have seen reporting that the person yesterday was doing that. What I believe we need to do is we need to deport every single foreigner who is illegal, every single foreigner who believes in this, and for people who have been naturalized in the last 30 years but lied, like, for example, Ilan Omar or Zoran Mandami, we need to denaturalize and deport them too.
All right. Congressman Randy Fine, tough words tonight. Thank you for joining us here on Newsmax.